Welcome back to Studio E, Fantasy Football Frenzy. Here to give you information about Week 3 for fantasy football.
Information, I think like golden nuggets.
Golden nuggets, people.
Yeah,
get
nuggets.
ready. Get ready. Put out your pan and collect the gold. That's what's happening. We're going to start off with bench of the week.
Oh,
who was your bench last week?
So
let's review.
I can consider we had this segment called Boob of the Week, and I haven't given myself a Boob of the Week segment because I told you Flacco last week.
Right.
He was ranked 13th. If I'm going to use a QB as my bench of the week, he's got to be in the top 10. I failed to do that last week.
Right?
At least top 12 for the 12 teams. My bad. He did suck last week, so I mean it was a good call on my part, but he wasn't in the top 10. He shouldn't have been. I should have gone with anyone else. All right, so this week, Vincent Jackson. I know he went off last week, finished 5th or 6th
That's right.
in points for wide receivers.
Yep.
This week he's up against the Cowboys. Solid defense. He deserves to be on your bench. I think he's ranked 19th on ESPN. Don't even start him this week.
Wow.
Start. I was going to say Julian Edelman, but that made me push it a little too much.
Wow, yeah.
Deep diamond of the week there.
All right. My bench of the week last week was Wes Welker. And up until about, I don't know, midway through the second quarter, it looked like a pretty good call.
Yeah.
Until Aaron Hernandez went out with an injury. All of a sudden, Wes Welker's opportunities became abundant at that point. He ended up with 95 yards on 5 catches, which made him like third for wide receivers. You know, that's a decent production for, wide receiver in that slot. But not what you'd want if you have, only 2 wide receivers in your starting lineup. So,
And you drafted him in the top 20.
right. So,
Yikes.
other thing about Wes, I know you have a few things to share about him. It looks like his situation there is really still up in the air.
Yeah.
Not sure if you can trust that. I even heard trade rumors this week.
Ooh, I heard that.
Yeah. So nothing confirmed, but that's how the rumor mill goes. I don't know how much you want to trust him. I mean, go for other options if you have them. This week I have a different bench anyway, but Wes, there's a lot to talk about with Wes. Anything to add?
Well, if there are trade rumors, I would think they'd want him to give him the ball. Pump him up a little bit so they get more value out of him.
Yeah. Well, this week he should be involved more anyway because without their second tight end, they're going to be running more third wide receiver sets. So him and Edelman can be on the field along with Lloyd, all 3 of them. Who's going to get the ball? We don't know. Some people are saying that they're trying Edelman out in the Wes Welker role so that if they do trade him, they know if Edelman can actually handle it. So, anyway.
Interesting. Could you throw the ball to Lloyd a couple times, please?
Just a few. He's got Lloyd on his team.
All right. He's on my bench this week. Speaking of benches, there's your bonus bench of the week. Lloyd is on my bench. I'm starting Danny Amendola over Lloyd this week.
Wow.
Because he's done nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All right, go on. Who you got this week?
Yeah.
That's just a bonus. Bonus bench.
All right, Scott. So my bench of the week is Chris Johnson. Why? Mainly because what has he done for you lately? Seriously. Like, if you start him, like, I don't know what you're trying to do to yourself. I mean, at this point, he needs to prove himself to you before you start him again. It just so happens that he's going up against Detroit, who has actually a decent run defense. Nothing great, but they're like 16th out of the 32 teams. And so I'm saying also, Detroit will be passing a lot, as we know they do best. And they may take Tennessee out of a running mode anyway. But seriously, a guy who's averaging, he's got 21 yards, and I guess one of his carries was for 7 yards. So that means...
That's not good.
Yeah. So the remaining carries were for the other 14 yards. Not good.
And he's got more yards after contact than he has total yards. Thank you, Matthew Berry, for that.
Wow.
You know what that means is he's getting hit in the behind the line of scrimmage also.
Yeah.
So his line's not helping him out at all, but he just looks terrible.
It looks awful.
Can we go back to the preseason Chris Johnson? He looked good?
Or how about 2-3 seasons
ago? Oh, okay.
Anyway. So, that's benches for the week. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.